going on, guys? It is Tanktix here, and I finally am making a video that I've been putting off for the longest flippin' time. It's my DDD deck, so Different Dimension Demon deck. Now this, however, is a version 1. I have to edit it some more, but this is the version 1. So as you can see, there's probably going to be multiple versions throughout the year of this DDD deck. I've been waiting for forever for this deck to come out because I think it's fun. I mean, it's a pendulum deck, but it doesn't abuse the pendulum stupid mechanic, and I really like that, just like every other deck should do, because the other decks are just way too overpowered. I'm anti-pendulum, to tell you the truth. But first of all, make some, I'm glad you can't see that good. Let me make some announcements first of all. I have a competition, and all you have to do is like my Facebook page and tell me that you did. And I'm not sure. Maybe I can figure out if you guys like my Facebook page. I'm not sure. I have to look through that. But if you like my Facebook page, tell me that you did in the comments below, and I will enter you in the competition. So that is how that's going to work. All right. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into this deck profile. All right. So we get, I haven't done a deck profile in forever. We have to do 3 DDD Servant Keplers. That's pretty staple. It's a staple in this deck, honestly. It's really cool to have that. Put that right there. Next we have, for now, 2 DD Servant Galili. Right now, that's really what you need until the new stuff comes out. Now this is the best card of the freaking deck right here. DDD Oblivion King Abyss Ragnarok. This card is just so good. It special summons itself through many different things, and it's really cool. I mean, if you guys play this deck, it's pretty sweet. So yeah, that's that. Next, we have another pretty cool card, DDD Rebel King Leonidas. You need this card so you can save your life points, basically. So that's pretty cool. Next we have 2 DD Performats. This card's okay right now, but it's just a DDD card to have in the deck. But you know, I just have it until the new stuff comes out, which I have no idea when it's coming out, but I know it's coming out this year. I'm sure it is. Now this is one of my favorite cards right here. DD Swirl Slime. This helps you get out all of your freaking, or most of your fusion cards, which is pretty cool. Now the next card is I guess you could say the opposite of the green slime, the red slime here. And this one helps you get fusion monsters. Like, you use these cards if they're in their graveyard. These cards can be dead in your hand, so you know, I'm probably one day these cards probably won't be in this deck too much longer when the new support comes out. The next thing, I have 2 Maxis. Since Premium Gold is coming out, I might put it up to 3, but right now I only have 2. It's actually, it's still a 40 card deck, but 2 is good. It helps you get, you know, because sometimes you could just run out of cards because there's a lot of plays you can do in like one turn. So Maxi is pretty much a staple you need in this deck, and maybe Effect Veilers if you have them. But I didn't put Effect Veilers because I didn't have a spot for them. They'd be in my side deck. Now the next is one of my favorite cards here is the Dark Contract with the Gate. This card helps you search a lot of your DDD cards. So just as a staple, and it's going to be a staple in the next version of this deck whenever this stuff comes out. So this card only put 1, 2, but well, eventually I might bump it up to 3. But Dark Contract with the Swamp King. This helps you get out your bigger fusions and the regular fusions, just like the Necro Slime. Like this deck is all about getting your fusions out right now. Then I have 3 first editions, which I have a ton of these, man. 3 first edition MRL Magic Ruler Upstart Goblins, man. That's pretty cool. These are old ass cards, so this is cool. 3 of those. That's, you know, you guys already know what Upstart Goblin does. Next, I have 2 Mystical Space Typhoon. Like I said, this is a version 1, so I may put in the what is it, Double Cyclone or something like that. So we'll see. That'll be actually really good in this deck. Then we have 1 Foolish Burial. This helps you get those Necro Slimes into the graveyard if you want them in there. Then we have one for one. This helps you search out your Kepler. If you need this card, it's great, and you can discard Necro Slime. Then we got ourselves Regeki. This is Legend of Blue Eyes version of it, what I love. Not first edition. If it was, it's probably worth a fortune. But Regeki, this card, everybody knows this card. It's awesome. I'm glad this card came back, like a year ago. And I don't think it's ever gonna come off the ban list because it's really, it's just good. It's good, and it's not too good like it used to be. Now this card is another good card here. This helps you pop cards and increase your card's life points and on your opponent's turn. This card's very, very good. I love this card. Dark Construct with the Witch. Then one of my all-time favorite cards. I don't know why people don't play it as much, but Dark Construct with the Errors or with Errors. This card is like a royal decree, man, and it helps so much. I guess people don't use it because I guess they don't believe that it's this game is back row heavy right now. I guess the meta version of it, but if you play on Dev Pro or something like that, that's where I play. This is where I came in for this deck. Then there's a lot of people who use trap cards and stuff, so this is really good. I'm not really a competitive player. I just play on Dev Pro when I can. Next, I have Storming Mirror Force. This card is awesome, man. This is like a compulse, man. This is really cool. It's a pretty expensive card. It might cheapen up. I mean, I bought it a while ago for $30, yeah. So then we got Vanity's Emptiness. This just goes hand in hand with the Dark Construct with the Errors. You can turn on, turn it off for yourself, which is really cool. And we have a Bottomless Trap Hole. Bottomless Trap Hole is Bottomless Trap Hole. And then we have Torrential Tribute. So that's the 40 cards. Now, before I get into the extra deck, I just want to say I will have a list on this deck on the description below. Also, the Facebook link is below, so please go ahead and go like my page. It's all I care about, and it just helps you guys. Like maybe in advance, you might get some news on what's going on my channel and stuff like that. So go check that out, and remember to message me when you like my Facebook page. Now the next thing is the extra deck here. Now this extra deck is just most of it's just preference, but the diffusions are almost right now are almost staple of what you need. So because this is all that's really come out yet, so we still have a little bit of time before the other stuff comes out. So we got DDD. What does it say? Was it Wave? Oh, I can't read that. Yeah. DDD Wave Oblivion King Caesar Ragnarok. It's a good card. This card you'll probably you get this out every once in a while. I mean, if you want to put more like Xyz or Synchros, you could probably narrow this down to 1 or 2 because you don't use this as much. But right now, this is what I gotta use because it's kind of personal preference at the moment until the new stuff comes out. Like this deck is like like a tier 2 or 3 deck, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It's just a fun deck to play. This card right here, man, this is such a cool card in the deck, and that's DDD Oracle King Deark. This helps you increase your life points by so much. It's just so good, and it's a pretty good card. So this one is always going to be at 3, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. And then I have 2 DDD Wave King Caesars. Oh, this card is awesome, man. This is like, what's that card? It's like a soul charge almost. It's so good. Like you can get a lot of cards that get destroyed during your battle back in the field. It's almost like a soul charge. I know there's another card. I just can't think of the card, but it's like a Monster Reborn for your DDD cards almost, but like an overpowered one. And this one you just overlay on these cards, so that's good. Now, this one I kind of wish I had 2 of, but you really don't need it because you only go into it once. But I really like this card, but it's DDD Duo Dawn King Kelly Yuga. This card is very, very good. It helps. I think this is going to use to destroy the back row, and it can negate effects. It's really good, and it's got 3,500 attack, so it's be out of Blue Eyes. Now these cards are all. No, the next cards after that are all just personal preference as of now. This was subject to change. But first card we have here is a number 22 Zombie Stein, just to get a nice beat stick out there if I need it. Then I love this card. I think this will always be in my deck, but it's a Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. This card can help you get an OTK. Honestly, I mean, this deck can OTK, and then this one just helps. I guess it wouldn't OTK, but it would kill them on their turn if they were activating effects and stuff like that. Because this card is so good. I'm so happy I pulled this card. Then I got ourselves. I know this card's going down in price because I think they're reprinting this again. So we got Necro Phantom Beast, Dracosac. This is the Lord of Tachyon Galaxy version. So, it's the original version. This card, I think are they reprinting this card in the Premium Gold? They might be. I'm not 100% sure. But this card right here is pretty good. I don't use it as much. But I love this card right here, number 11 big. I know this card is getting printed again, which is cool. But this is the original. So that's cool. We have one of these. And then finally, we have number 74, Master of the Blades. I'm not a big fan of this card. But, you know, like I said, this is a version 1 deck. So basically, you know, we are going to be switching things out in the future because of new support and stuff like the new Solemn should be in this deck and things like that. But that is it, guys. This has been the first deck profile I've done in a while, so cut me some slack. I haven't done it in a while. I've been meaning to make this video for about a month and a half now, so I'm happy I got it done. If you have any questions, please rate, comment, like, and subscribe. If you have any suggestions to improve my deck even better, I'll look into it. Please leave it in the comment below, and do not forget to go check me out on Facebook because it's cool to get some more Facebook likes. Right now I only have one. I have 420 subscribers almost, and I only have one person that liked my Facebook page, and I've announced it in the last 3 videos at least. So please go check that out. That will tell you in advance when things are going to come out, maybe, or it should tell you things, or maybe, you know, I'll post articles there. It doesn't matter. It's just stuff. So please go check that out, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.